Hey everyone, this is Susan Arnout Smith with the weekly vlog about writing your novel. And today we're going to talk about marking up your novel. We're not talking about we're not going to be rewriting it yet, although that's coming. And today we're specifically talking about the passive verb versus the active verb. You might want to use markers, by the way. Markers are your friend. Markers are really, really fun. And here is a really good tip. Pick a marker that's really a fun color. I know it sounds weird, but it's really fun. And then use one marker for one specific thing. That way you can go through a manuscript and go, okay, my pink marker only has to do with for example, with the passive versus the active verb voices. And I will give you examples of what I mean by that, and then we will go through your manuscript and we will do it. You want your story to move. You want it to have some muscle and some power. And one of the fastest ways to do that is to use the active verb voice. So here's an example of the passive verb voice in the beginning. The extraction of my tooth was successfully completed. Okay, that's the passive verb voice. Here's an example of the active voice. Mom tied a string around the wobbly tooth and yanked the darn thing out. Now, I ask you, which one is more fun to read? And boy, that mom's a pistol, isn't she? The noun and the verb stay close together in the active voice. Tied and yanked are workhorses. They are active verbs. So pick a colored marker, go through a couple of chapters of your novel, and figure out if you ever use the passive voice. It's a voice that's detached, it's a voice that's omnipotent, it's the voice that the professor uses in the essay paper. Not you, the brilliant novelist. Use one color, circle, circle, circle. Make that verb pull its weight. And even one passive verb in a manuscript or a chapter can just sink the ship in terms of the energy level. It just sags everything right down. And it will be a flag to you. So do it for a couple of chapters. If you find, oh wow, I actually have a lot of pink color here, then that will be a flag to you that when you start the rewrite, you will be wanting to address the issue of active verbs, how to make your sentences tighter, more muscular, and you're going to want to make them run like racehorses. But for now, just use that marker, have fun. Also, start working on your new project, write, and I'll see you next week.